Number 53 from the Imprint range, a recent upgrade to 4K as well, is a Vampire Circus from 1972. This is a wonderfully late stage horror from Hammer, where they're trying to move away from their more typical fare into something a little bit different, and it definitely comes across, and I think it succeeds remarkably well. It's all about a village that is dying, and we have this mysterious circus rolling into town to just finish the job. This town is quarantined because there is of the plague, and it's cut off from the outside world. There is other communities at their borders not allowing anybody out, and we have this community that has a brief moment of hope when a mysterious travelling circus somehow makes its way into town, but beneath the sort of fancy colours and the music and the strange performances, there lies something more sinister. It's in the title of the film. And as children begin to vanish and reality starts to twist into a nightmare, it becomes clear that this isn't just normal entertainment. There's something deeply unsettling within this circus. I love the fact that we open up in what would be the climax of another movie. There is a town who realise there is a vampire in their midst who is corrupting their young and family members, and they've decided to take action. They gang up, they go and fight the vampire, taking him down. With his dying breath, he leaves a curse on this town, saying that it will come to rack and ruin soon enough. It's a wonderful nod to the old Hammer films, acknowledging what's came before, giving us a terrific action set piece and a climax right at the start of this.
What have you done with my wife?
Only what she wanted. Schoolmaster.
Then we move into something more, and I think it's really fun what they do here, because they move into something that's definitely a lot more 70s. There's more sex, there's more violence, there's more surrealism, which really comes across in the film, and they're really kind of fun. This is one of the best examples of that shift from the old to the new, as it would be. This Vampire Circus has a task. They know what they're doing. They're there to target the children of the men that killed their vampire leader, friend, family, and they are looking to harm these kids. So there is already a real weight and threat to the piece. You know, kids in danger is always something that's definitely going to get my back up, and it's something that really leaks into the film. You know, these people, they want to cause as much pain, upset. They want to seduce and destroy these children, and it adds a lot of atmosphere and weight to it. The fact that the town is already under isolation, that it's decaying in front of us, it creates this kind of suffocating atmosphere. The circus is a kind of horror device, as a travelling army of undead there to cause chaos, is a genius setting. It's wonderful. It's already uncanny. It's already theatrical. It turns every scene into a performance. What I really like about it is when it gets to these strange moments where we have people transforming into animals, or animals are transforming back to animals. It's such a weird idea, and I'm never unsure if people are seeing this, if it's just us, if that's part of the act. Why aren't people questioning this? Is such a strange and unusual aspect, and to see how different characters transform into different animals is really fun, as it leans into their human form characteristics as they hunt and stalk their prey.
But now we are here to free you, to give you life.
Must they all die?
There is, of course, standout moments throughout this, particularly the Hall of Mirrors sequence. It's one of those that really just sticks in the memory. It's disorientating, it's dreamlike, it's genuinely creepy, as people watch look into the mirror and see something horrible, which I won't spoil for you just now, but as they sort of look around them and realise that there's nothing there, but then watch this other world of where they are being decimated it's weird, it's freaky, it's a wonderful idea, and it just adds to that unsettling atmosphere that this film has. Now, this is probably overshadowed by many Hammer films, other vampire films, but this definitely deserves for you to sit up and pay attention. It's something very different. I think it's a hell of a lot of fun. The fact it's been done in 4K is great. You can see the sets, they look terrific. The rich reds and the carnival shadowy aesthetics really pop in this one, and it just creates again this otherworldly idea, because you've got these wonderful costumes, you've got this makeup, you've got the production design, and everything just sings. You know, there's no over processing here. You get the clean and faithful mono audio, which is great, and it comes through nicely with this eerie tone all the way through the film. Wonderful. Let's dive into the disc, have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for Vampire Circus. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have an audio commentary by critics Kim Newman and Stephen Jones from 2021. There is a second commentary with film historians Jonathan Rigby and Kevin Lyons from 2021 as well. Next, we have The Bloodiest Show on Earth, Making Vampire Circus, which is 32 minutes 29 seconds, and is a bunch of familiar faces talking about the gestation and the creation of this really late-on weird Hammer oddity. Next, we have Gallery of Grotesqueries, a brief history of circus horrors, which runs at 15 minutes 17 seconds, and is all about the history of these circuses, these freak shows, and how they were brought into film and how they had kind of moved through the ages until Vampire Circus. Great extra. Next, we have Revisiting the House of Hammer, Britain's legendary horror magazine, which runs for 9 minutes 47 seconds and just looks at the history of this magazine. Next, we have Behind the Mirror, The Secret History of Vampire Circus, which runs 23 minutes 14 seconds, and again is one of those ones where it looks back at not the making of the actual film, but getting it into production and what all the shenanigans that went on before it actually went in front of a camera. Blood and Circuses, interview with director Robert Young, which runs for 40 minutes 20 seconds. I really like this one. He's really candid about the production, still has a lot of memories for it, and it's just a great talking head. Next, we have Vampire Victim, interview with actress Sibylle Kay, which is 4 minutes 15 seconds, just a quick talking head. We have Cutting Hammer Horror, interviews with editor Peter Musgrave, which runs for 9 minutes 8 seconds. Then we have the animated stills and poster gallery. Personally, my favourite, the Vampire Circus motion comic book, which is basically a comic book adaptation as the camera kind of moves over the pages. It's really quite fun. Then we have the theatrical trailer, and that's the extras for Vampire Circus. There we have it. Vampire Circus on 4K from Imprint is one of Hammer's most inventive, atmospheric and downright strange horror films. I think this is a great addition. It's stacked with extras, and it's a great resurrection of a late Hammer gem. Another one I'm grateful to add to the collection. I would love to know your thoughts on Vampire Circus. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.